Oh, the pennants have arrived. Yeah, and Charlie's already got his golden glitter all over it, black, you see. Yeah. Come from Julie Cowley Sewing. Fantastic. Find her on Facebook. Wow. And until you look really close, you see there is a yellow light here on the wheel, different stitching on the wheel and the tyre and the front mudguard and the front forks, look, and the pointing out the front lights and the vent and the indicators on the mirror. Exactly, this is what it is. This is the Goldwing. You can't mistake that this isn't the Goldwing. And of course, in the trike, look, the back lights, the lights up the rear. And yet, until you begin to really look, even the shape of the seat, the front seat here and the back seat and the surround. It's amazing. And the two aerials on the back. Wow. Really, really, really clever. And Reg and Deb, yeah. And of course, you got to do a left and a right hand side because, one will be one side of the flag, one will be the other. You want them matching. Follow me on YouTube, Reggie on the Road. Got the little logo. So they'll be going that way towards the back. And when you go around the other side of the bike, this one will be going this way, won't it? So there's a left hand and a right hand one. Yeah. Wow. They're fantastic, these pennants. Yeah. Because the bike is similar, we were running red ones, but we're going to try the black ones. Yeah, we're going to try the black ones. See how they do. Yeah. But no, they're really really clever. And like I say, you have to really, look at this stitching that goes in there. Look at all that. It's you don't realize how much work, how many stitches. Where do you even begin to do such a thing? It's actually a stitched picture, isn't it? Isn't that amazing? And of course, as you look out, it's from afar, it looks great, doesn't it? Wow, it's clever, isn't it? Eh? Clever, clever, clever. And yeah. So if you want your pennants for your wing, well, pennants for anything really, any sort of flag making, any of that sort of nature sewing flag type things, and you're supporting a fellow winger. Yeah. So I'm really pleased with them. Really, really pleased with them. I got to show you a proper little pocket to go over the aerials. Yeah. It's got a proper little pocket that the aerial goes inside there, down inside there. So it's properly secured on the aerial. It's got its own little pocket that the aerial runs round. So they're never going to come off, once you've slid them over. I mean, they might come up and ride over the top of them, and it's up to you to secure them, isn't it? But they're never going to let go, are they? No. If you didn't have aerials, or you weren't running aerials for whatever reason, or the price of the aerials are quite expensive, so if you haven't got aerials, these flagpole holders, now we run Union Jacks off these, so that we won't be putting the pennants on these, we'll be putting the pennants on the aerials. But should you want to need some, if you've got no aerials and you want to find a way of securing them, well, these flagpoles that have got the bracket that fits around the rack on the back of the 1800s, these do really well. You could put them on that if you wanted to, but we've bought these flagpoles to we'll be running Union Jacks. So we've got these, then on the aerials we've got Union Jacks on these on the back as always, And then if we go to an event or whatever, we'll have the big Union Jack on the back, won't we? But otherwise, yeah, if you want to find a way of getting your pennants up, or Julia make you a square flag to fit these, you know what I mean, send the measurements, tell her what you want, tell her what bike you got. I think you're going to have to send her a picture of your bike. She asks for a picture of your bike, and then whatever you want, both sides of them. It's brilliant. One of the things you've got to remember though is this is a tube that screws into there and likes to vibrate itself loose, so you have to put Loctite or secure it in. This is the same, look. It's not it's not the best of threads, look. It's holding it in there. So these like to vibrate themselves off, and I've lost loads of them. But you learn, you know, once you've lost one, you'll learn to secure it. And if you don't do a good enough job and you lose another one, that means you'll learn to secure them properly. So you've got to watch out for these. You can't just put them on and put them in there, because of course they're on the back of the bike and they're getting a rattling, aren't they? And of course you're fighting wind as well, aren't you? Because, you know, you're doing, well, if you're running up the motorway, you're doing quite a lot of wind going past, and of course your flag is hanging on as well, isn't it? So they do get a beating. You have to prepare them. You're quite loose in it. Just tightening them up isn't going to do. Got to glue them in. But then you've got to glue them in because, and you've got to stop the flag from riding up and trying to escape over the top. Yeah, just trial and error, whatever works for you. Yeah, balls come with a rubber band that you're meant to just rub down to wherever you want it, whenever you want to position the flag. But that doesn't always work. No, I'll show you when I install these. I'll show you what we do, how we secure our flags, what works for us. Do you know what I mean? But obviously you can always find your own way. These are my nemesis. Yeah, you know, these are my nemesis. These tops of the flag here, these are the things that like to go missing. And then of course you've got to buy another whole flag holder just because you've lost the top of it. So yeah, over the years, these are my nemesis.